Hello, happy Canada Day here in Canada. This video is about 100 days of videos, and the last video was about the purpose of why I'm doing these videos, and one of the purposes is the work that I'm doing with Kyle Cease. And I have been thinking about it, and in his book and in the workshops that he does, his book is called I hope I screw this up. He talks about listening to our bodies and listening to what feels lighter and what feels heavier. And the work that I was doing, the interview that I did with Suzanne Scurlock-durana a few days ago, I will post the link to that below. She talks about listening to the wisdom of our body as well. And what my body is telling me right now is that this 100 days of videos is feeling really heavy. And when I decided to only post when I feel really inspired or there's something specific that I want to share, that felt a lot lighter and happier. So what I'm going to do is I am going to continue with my commitment to myself to meditate and every day. And I'm going to continue making videos, of course, but not every day unless I feel inspired, unless there's something specifically that I really feel jazzed up to share or excited about, or something that, there has to be a reason, because otherwise I'm just posting for the sake of posting a video because I've made the commitment. And there's another video that Kyle put out the other day, and I'll post the link to that below as well. And it's about saying yes or no. And basically the advice that he gives is, if you're the kind of person who always says yes to everything because maybe there's a fear of missing out, that's me, then maybe start saying no to things more often. And if you're the kind of person who always says no to things, then maybe that's when you should start saying yes to everything. Because there is that advice going around on the internet of say yes to life, say yes to more things, which is great advice if it's going to serve you. But if you're the kind of person who, because you feel obligated, you go and then you feel awful and it just doesn't work out, then maybe rather than saying yes to everything, we'd be more served by getting a little more still and quiet and just feeling what feels right before we respond. So in this case, 100 days of videos. I'm going to continue 100 days of meditation. I may post every day. I might post 2 times a day, or I might post maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks. And I will continue on posting the episodes of Synchronicity Talk Radio for your mind, body, and soul. So thank you so much. And thank you to people who left feedback, because I do feel like the feedback was helpful, where I felt some discomfort in it because maybe part of it was ringing true, and then I had a chance to sit with it and I made that video about why I'm doing the videos, which, I'm gonna keep that video up because I do feel like it's important. But afterwards I was feeling really heavy about it and really heavy about what my next video would be about, and heavy is not what I'm looking for right now. I want to move towards more lightness and more happiness and more joy in my life. So, and we'll just see how that goes. I'm not committing to only ever doing things that feel good forever and ever for the rest of my life. But right now, we're just going to see where this takes us. So I'm curious to know what you feel lighter or heavier doing, and if you're paying attention to those sensations in your body. So thank you. And actually, just before I came here, I'm at work right now, I made some eggs and I pulled out 2 eggs, and I was pulling out a 3rd egg and out of the fridge, and my body kind of tightened up. And my mind was like, well, you might not eat for the rest of the day because I'm planning on fasting. That's a whole other video. But then I paid attention to it. I was like, no, my body's telling me I don't need 3 eggs. I only need 2. So I'm going to listen to the intuition that my body is giving me. And I can always change my mind later, right? There's no, see what works and take one step at a time and take what works and leave the rest. So that's what I'm doing, and we'll see where that leads. Who knows, maybe it'll even end up making me post more videos because I'll feel more inspired rather than obligated because, well, I said I was going to post a video every day, so I better do that. So thank you so much for being on this journey with me, and I will see you in the next video, whenever that may be. Lots of love. Namaste. Happy Canada Day. Happy 4th of July in a few days. Happy, I think, is it France that's having something happen? I really need to pay more attention to the dates on the calendar. But wherever in the world you are, if you are celebrating something in your culture or your country, happy whatever that is to you, and have a wonderful, beautiful day. Namaste.